Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Cancer. How are you guys this week, Cancer? Hope all's well. And let's see what's coming in, what Cancer needs to know. Cancer, we have discovering. Ooh, this is nice. New supportive connections here. It looks like there's somebody new here. You might be dealing with this person already. This is somebody here. Their intention is to discover more about you. I love this card. Look at that. This could be yourself or the person coming in, but this is a beautiful energy. We have present power. So there's a powerful connection here. Look at that, the tiger and the lion. Wow. And we have true love. Yeah, it's an energy of someone who feels like true love's out of reach here. I see a little stuck energy. Yeah. But you can see there's a need to discover more. Someone's intentions. Well, their intention is discover. I see great gratitude. This is an energy of being... It's another, again, kind of stuck energy, but what this is about being conscious of the gifts you're about to receive. So this is somebody here, definitely in a curious energy. The gifts, messages, look at that, something new. Friends, family, and guides wants to come out too. Interesting. Now, this could be somebody in your social circle, but I feel this energy of, it's a 6, so it's about moving forward, starting something new. Somebody wants to make some kind of move. But like I say, friends, family, and guides. Somebody might be telling this person to... I feel they're discovering things. I mean, it's possible here. This is somebody who sees somebody as a very supportive person. There's 2 8s here, so there's abundance beginning to flow. Yeah, I like this energy. Yeah, you got a King of Cups here. You've got someone here who's in their feels. Yeah, look at this energy of change. This is somebody just kind of going with the flow, but this is a beautiful energy of change. So this is a whole new chapter. Look at that power. This is someone who sees somebody, potential long-term energy. So there's some sort of reason to celebrate. Strong financial foundation, long-term abundance here. This is somebody very much in their feels here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then we have the Fool. So this is somebody here kind of looking before they leap. We know the King of Cups can be a little cautious, although this is somebody who's definitely looking for love. And if you are dealing with this person, they're in their feels big time. It's often a person who feels true love's out of reach. And then what happens is they connect with somebody and realize the gift they're about to receive. And I do see messages, communication. Someone's feeling guided, spiritual guidance here. This is an energy of someone feeling kind of guided, or someone's telling this person to take a leap of faith. It's about going down this path, but this is definitely somebody looking before they leap. Tell me about great gratitude. Yeah, this is a beautiful energy. This is a person who feels someone may be out of their league or the situation's out of reach, that the other person may not be interested. So they are definitely looking before they leap. But this is a person, this is everything they could ever want. See, they're being guided here. Little downloads, little message, the signs, the signals. Oh my goodness. Or family and friends here. Beautiful. And we have the Ace of Swords. So there's somebody having a little aha moment here. But it's one of those energies where they're having this little realization here that this is something that feels like it's meant to be. But it's like at some point here where they're at this looking before they leap, kind of living in the moment, everything they could ever want, right? There. Yeah, but this is a lovely energy. Tell me about family, friends, and guides. Yeah, it's about putting in effort. It's about building. This person wants to get something going. This is signs, signals. This is someone paying attention to the signs and the signals about looking before they leap, but yet this is everything they could ever want here. Tell me about this King of Cups. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Somebody who's stable. It's a house, a home. It's about being able, someone who, this is a natural born provider. But it's about what two people can provide. See, a caring, kind, compassionate relationship here, supportive connections, partnerships, a lot of abundance. This is a lovely energy. This is something that could change your world here. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, look at that harmony, justice, balance. See, someone who's just right. But again, they kind of look before they leap. They want to live in the moment, you know. It's kind of living the dream, just kind of going for it. Look at that. There it is. So this is about making some kind of a move. See, very powerful. This is somebody making a powerful move. They feel like they need to kind of hurry up, but you can see it's somebody who kind of, King of Pentacles is definitely somebody who focuses a lot on their finances. You could connect with this person through a work situation as well with this energy. But it's a person who kind of likes to ground to themselves and sort of look to see where this could go. So I do think they're trying to just go with the flow. But I just see the abundance here. They see it. It's like they already kind of know here. Because they're looking into the future. They're kind of looking. See, I mean, this is a person who's often goal-oriented, often financial, but this is somebody who wants love here. Yeah, somebody here who's single. See, it's an energy of being single, enjoying the fruits of their labor. This is somebody who was kind of, you know, fairly content where they're at, but then all of a sudden this is somebody deciding they don't want to be alone. They want to connect with somebody. And this is also a person who obviously sees that you're single. Someone who's also stable. Yep. See, this is somebody who sees a person as a partner. There's potential is what I feel more than anything. But this is somebody who really wants love in their life. But they want that supportive partner. Someone who's there through thick and thin. Oh my gosh. Tell me about this Eight of Wands energy. Eight of Wands. Because this is an energy of someone feeling a little overwhelmed. It's kind of too good to be true, which is often an energy because they, you know, it's something that to me, it sort of feels like subconsciously this person really wants love. Yeah, the Emperor energy. So this is someone manifesting the energies of the kings. This is someone who's probably been kind of preparing themselves financially too. But it's all about love and that long-term relationship. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is about financial stability, feeling safe and secure, something long-term. Yeah, interesting. Tell me about the Fool. Oh, these cards just want to come out. Yeah, they're weighing the pros and the cons of the situation. Should I or shouldn't I? Looking before they leap here. It's all about, you know, do I want to just stay single? Because they are stable. They're fairly content, but they feel this strong pull. I feel it's this need to connect. And there it is, full steam ahead, taking control of the situation. They're trying to control their emotions. This is often a person who tries not to kind of go with the flow and not fall head over heels. But this is everything they could ever want. It just feels too good to be true. Yeah, there's the cup. Their cup is overflowing. This is an offer, maybe even an invitation. This is somebody more than just financially stable too. Like I feel they focus a lot on work. They're constantly, I don't know if they're working on their house and home, building their financial foundation, but this is an Emperor energy. Very strong, very powerful. This person is in a position of power, I feel. High-paying job. Yeah, maybe a business owner, family legacy. Interesting. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords energy. They're having this little aha moment, but it's about truth, victory. This person actually, and it's funny because I'm getting the vibe that they're kind of like, they feel this is something that kind of is meant to be. Yeah, they know they need to be the one to get this going too, to start it. They have to make a powerful move. The power play. Yeah, this is a powerful person too. Look at that energy. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. We got Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Oh, this wasn't a single person. Sorry, I thought that was the page of, or the Nine of Pentacles. It's actually the Queen of Pentacles, which is another stable person, which is basically the same. There's the single energy. Someone sees the truth, someone's single. They have to get this going. But I have to be honest, this is someone kind of back and forth. Do I want to just stay single, or do I want to get this going? See, it's about living in the moment. You know, and I do see, this is somebody here being a little more playful, youthful, having a good time. It's time to play. This is someone who's been focusing on their house, their home, their money, their financial stability, very much thinking long term, but it's time to play. It's time to live in the moment. And being a little bit more flirty too, because this is somebody here I feel is kind of tries not to get overly emotional. They try to keep it reined in, but I don't think this person can hold themselves back. Yeah, they feel this need, this need, I feel. Yeah, they need something here. This is a person who definitely needs to be needed as well, but it's what they also need. But it's all about their intentions is discover more. So there's a lot of curiosity. Yeah, beautiful. Tell me about the single person here. The single person, and we have the Tower. Yeah, someone here is kind of excited finding out that you're single. You might even know this person. It is very possible this is someone who is, you know, kind of thinking maybe you're going to start something new. But it's definitely excitement, some sort of shock. Finding out someone's single. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know if you're going to see this coming, because I see this incoming, a powerful move. Ooh, this person's interesting. Tell me about this. Yeah, they're manifesting. Someone who has everything they need. There's this desire here. So much desire. They can barely hold themselves back. Yeah, that's strong attraction. Some of you are dealing with this person. I do see it's possible to be somebody coming back around, more prepared, financially ready. But it's all about a true partner here, too. Yeah. What is this person doing with business here? Yeah, they're taking a little step back, a little test. See, this is kind of like a little test here. This person's so tempted, like they can barely hold themselves back, but they kind of take a little step back, and you can see this person kind of puts on the brakes a little. There's so much desire. They want to make this powerful move. They want to get this going. But, you know, this person sees this, they do see this as a temptation. They take a step back and they're seeing things from a different light. See that little aha moment. I think you're both aware that there's a powerful connection here if you are already connecting with this person. This is quite the energy this person has. Tell me about this Emperor energy. Yeah, they want to ask you out here. Yeah, see a powerful attraction. Very attracted. Beautiful. I mean, there's... they want to get this going. It's like they can barely control themselves here. And I do feel they're going to make a powerful play. But look at that emotional energy. Their cup runneth over, but I feel they're kind of reining that in. It's like they don't want to look like the fool either. They don't want to look like a fool, sort of assuming. So there's a need to discover more. Yeah. I think you're going to be spending some time with this person if you so choose, and I do think you're both going to have that realization. There's something really amazing here. Tell me more about the Magician. They're manifesting. They have everything they need. It's an energy of being prepared. See, I feel this is someone coming back around prepared. If you have a person who put on the brakes at some point, they may have not felt ready. Maybe financially, emotionally. They certainly are now. Yeah, some sort of judgment. Some of you, this could be a confession where somebody wants to confess. If you've been seeing this person and just kind of going with the flow, there's going to be change. And the change is this person's cup runneth over. Some of you, this is going to be a confession. Some of you, it's a reconciliation. Yeah, someone coming back around. Wow, 3 of Cups. So there's definitely a reason to celebrate. I do feel there's some sort of opportunity here. It's about starting something here, starting things off right, because I'm sensing this energy of harmony and balance. This person's definitely head and heart energy, making a decision head and heart here. Yeah, it's a balance between the two, trying to be sensible, practical, but trying to, not get emotionally overwhelmed. But I mean, this person can't barely hold themselves back. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. It's about putting in effort. I don't know if this is somebody who has, it could be family money, family business, legacy. They work a lot, but this is about putting in effort. This person wants to build with you because they definitely see a lot of potential here, like big time. Oh my gosh. But it's two people working together. See, work together, play together. King and Queen of Pentacles. This person's coming up with ideas. And what I feel this person likes is someone to toss ideas back and forth with. It's all about building. These are two people. King and Queen of Pentacles energy, Cancer, is two people who support each other, work together. They often work together, play together, stay together. That's what I feel this person's honestly looking at. But it's about being youthful, playful, flirty, living in the moment, living the dream. So this person's kind of like, is this a dream? Is this real? It's almost like they have this sense of impending doom, and that's why I kind of feel they're like, it's just too good to be true. But let's have a look at the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they're a little hesitant, not sure how to say, feeling a little overwhelmed. This is sometimes a person who doesn't know how to express their emotions. So I feel like I see this little bit of flirty energy, trying to rein that in. And the emotional energy, but I don't think they can control themselves. But this tells me that someone here who, if you have a person who put on the brakes, it's because they felt overwhelmed. Focusing on work may be a little bit of an excuse, but this is somebody who isn't sure what to say. I feel if you're not around this person already, I think there's people telling this person to just go for it. But it's like not sure what to say, a little hesitant here. It's about expressing themselves. See, putting in effort to express their feelings, emotions. They kind of, not act like they're not interested, but not overly emotional. I mean, it's an emperor. Emperors often don't share a lot of emotional energy. But this person, like I say, they're kind of, I feel, holding it in here. Yeah, but it's all really interesting energy. But there's people here. There's good news. They're making a decision. I feel this is people telling this person, helping them make this decision, or just recognizing or seeing they need a little bit of a push here. But it's about starting it. And I do feel you may have met this person at some sort of gathering, get-together, through friends, family. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Yeah, see, there it is, the Star. This is absolute confirmation. See, happiness and joy. There's some kind of gathering or celebration. It's all about starting it. Now, this could be someone who kind of put on the brakes because they're not sure what to say, a little overwhelmed. Is this somebody finding out you're interested sort of through the grapevine? People may be talking to people, but you can see asking someone out, following their heart, the spark, the attraction. This is somebody who I feel generally doesn't express a lot of emotion. But I mean, you can see starting this. If this is somebody finding out that you're single, but maybe starting something new, because I do feel that there's a lot of excitement, but I feel there's this energy of this sense of impending doom that you may be starting something else because we have a single person here. Like this person, their dreams, what they want is the partner, that perfect partner. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's definitely this energy of truth, someone's single, but I feel like this person has this sense of impending doom, like it's not going to be, it's not going to happen. It's like they're afraid to take that leap of faith. They don't want to look like a fool, and so I feel one thing that this person's intentions is to 100% make sure that you're free and single. Yeah, there's something about these people talking, but yet there's this happiness, but they've got this energy of doom. Like it's, it's not meant to be kind of energy, but it is because of this. I mean, this is somebody paying attention to the signs and the signals, but I feel like they're getting little downloads, messages. I do see spiritual too. Maybe this person's a little spiritual. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, I see an energy of lack, loneliness. They're lonely too. And I think there's people that know here, this person's kind of lonely. This is often somebody who's happy on the outside, but on the inside they feel lack and lonely. Maybe like they're not good enough here. But it's definitely an energy of loneliness. This is often this energy, somebody who sometimes maybe overindulges or doesn't take care of themselves. This is a person who truly does not want to be single. But it's like this little internal struggle they have here with that Two of Pentacles. Yeah, should I or shouldn't I? Tell me more about the Tower. Yeah, they want to reach out. See, they don't want to look like a fool. So I see a little test in the water to see if you reciprocate. This person, quite honestly, they kind of think negative, like they're not good enough. They don't have enough money. They do. And they're a little bit of a worrywart. Like they worry a little bit about money, the future. But they are definitely lonely. And I do feel it's all about feeling a little bit overwhelmed here, not sure what to say or how to say it. So I feel a little test, not saying too much, not too much, too fast. So it is a little bit of a test, hoping that you're going to reciprocate. I think this person could be finding out too. If you are the person talking to people, you know who this is. It could be where they're just so excited that the feelings are mutual. And I do feel this is something that's going to happen here. But yeah, they are worried, but they work a lot. They always feel like they need to keep working, building, to do with money. They worry about money. But like it's almost like there's nothing to fear but fear itself. That sense of impending doom that you're not going to reciprocate. So they're definitely should I or shouldn't I. Yeah, you can see here, this is a person who often overcompensates for their loneliness by working a lot, replacing work. Yeah, it's wearing a little bit of a mask too, see, not showing their true feelings, emotions. But yeah, see, getting that cup filled. This is about, giving somebody what they want. And this is somebody here, it's what they need too, that realization. I think there's people around, friends and family, that really get this person. Because I feel like people are supporting them, telling them, kind of what do you got to lose? Just go for it. But they kind of get wrapped up in this negative thinking. I don't know if this person feels you're out of their league or they're not good enough. Yeah, the High Priestess, see, trusting their inner knowing, little downloads, messages, the signs, the signals. It's sort of like, it's almost like they're, give me a sign, give me a sign, tell me something. But they are someone who keeps it all in. See, they keep it all in, not really saying anything. This is somebody telling people, but I feel they're saying, don't say anything, See, their private thoughts or private feelings, how they feel inside. And it is definitely somebody lack and lonely. Happy on the outside, not so happy on the inside. Yeah. And I do feel this person's going to overcome this, because I do see this energy of the Chariot. Look at that. See, finding out somebody here is kind, compassionate, and cares. But I feel maybe for yourself, that sign, that signal, where you just kind of feel there's something here that's, just right. I do feel this is someone who may have been taken advantage of before when they got emotionally invested, maybe too soon, or they just poured their heart out to someone and told them how they felt. Interesting person. I got to tell you, this person here, I feel it's a sign, a signal, That's what they're looking at here, because that's what this is, being conscious of the gift they're about to receive. See the signs, the signals. They're just kind of, it's about making that move and just going for it. One of you is going to have, it's like both of you, I feel maybe here too, like waiting for a sign, a signal, reach out, a little test to see. I just feel like this is two people going to become a couple here. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Yeah, loyal. See, loyal friends, family, somebody with good morals and values. How someone sees somebody here, kind of how somebody conducts themselves. See, it's about somebody here having faith. See, there's a little lack of faith here. See, somebody's losing hope here that this person's actually going to make a move. I feel they're going to. It's like overcoming that Five of Pentacles, that negativity. Yeah. I think this person's, it's sort of like overwhelmed. It's more like not sure how to say, how to communicate. It's about saying all the right things here. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. Or the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, see, thinking it through, rethinking, getting into their head here. They don't want to rush in. They don't want to look like a fool. So I do think this is someone like, do you want to just go for a cup of coffee? Or, yeah, I mean, this, and I'm going to be honest too, this is somebody who acts like they don't have any money, because I do feel they've been taken advantage of before. That's what it is. King of Pentacles, Emperor energy. Yeah, been taken advantage of. There could be a confession here, and it could be how to say it too. But I got to tell you, it's like I say, they kind of, it's an energy of losing faith that this person's actually going to reach out. But it's all about good morals, values, the way someone conducts themselves, their life. There's a need for change, schedules, routines, lifestyle changes. See, there's changes going to need to be required. So I do think this is someone a little concerned of that. But there it is, laying down the fact. See, it's all about how to communicate. Little apprehensive, but they're looking at the situation. They want to lay the foundation. It's about how to get this started, what to say. This, I mean, this is such a powerful person. Like, seriously powerful person when it comes to finances. But boy, when it comes to their emotional energy, I mean, they just hold it all in. They constantly rethinking, should I or shouldn't I? One more card on that Page of Pentacles. Yeah, see, they know a good thing when they see it. The Empress, getting it going, being open to receive. This person knows they have to offer you the cup. An offer, an invitation. Like, there's an opportunity here. Maybe a get-together, a gathering of some sort. But yeah, like I say, they're a little bit of a worrywart here. Worried about being taken advantage. But I feel they're finding out here with this Empress energy. See, this is everything they could ever want here. Everything. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, see, looking for clues and answers, going within. See, it's a little, this person's on a little bit of a spiritual journey too. See, they're looking for clues here. They're looking for the signs to see, you know, if somebody here is trying to take advantage of them. But that's why I kind of feel here, this is all about going down this path. See, they're looking about going down this path. I'm going to tell you, if this is somebody here that you've been dating and they put on the brakes, it's probably because they have to confess not only feelings, but that they are quite well off. Because it's someone who acts like they don't have money. And it's also that insecurity of being taken advantage of. But oh my gosh, this person, like, tell me about the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Yeah, see, a little worried about being rejected. They're thinking it through, but yet they don't. It's like this push-pull they're going through, this back and forth. You know, if they reject me or they're not interested, you know. This is someone who bottles everything up inside. They keep it inside, you know. But it's also the energy, not only being rejected, it's an energy of missing this opportunity. They don't really want to miss this opportunity. Yeah, see, laying the foundation. See, they have to build the foundation. It's about just getting it started. I'm going to tell you, this is somebody, I'm going to tell you about this person. They can be very generous. And I do think they've been very generous with someone before, spent a lot of money on them, put a lot of effort in, and then the other person rejected them. So it's someone who's definitely, it's a hard pill to swallow, it's telling me. But yeah, it's not so much just the fear of rejection, it's the fear of being rejected after the fact. Wow. But I do think this is somebody who knows they need to lay the foundation. They need to start this off right. This is somebody who's definitely spending time alone, going within. They are lonely. It's almost like there's a point where they don't admit to themselves that they're lonely, that they need something more. They need company, compassion. They need a partner, someone to spend time with, someone to build with. So I feel it's almost like there's people here maybe building this person up, telling them just go for it, that energy of what he got to lose. Well, they have a lot to lose because I do feel they're quite wealthy. Yeah, interesting person here. So there's definitely an inner struggle going on. This person will, I believe, lay this foundation, but it's all about coming in right, saying the right thing. See, it has to be solid, reliable, showing someone that they're reliable without overdoing it. So just a little bit at first, a little test. Yeah, there's going to be a little test here just to see, because they are worried about being taken advantage of, because they have been before, which is really interesting for such a powerful person. But this power is more about their financial stability. They want to ask you out. There's a spark attraction. There's just no doubt about it here. Yeah, you can see there's the cycle. Good luck and timing. They're feeling so hopeful. This is everything they could ever want. So that's what this is all about here. Doing things at the right time, the right place. It's possible that this person wanted to approach you someplace public, around people, decide to wait for another time. But I'm going to tell you about the Wheel of Fortune is wealth. I have a feeling this person's, if you've been dating this person and they've put on the brakes, it has to do with their wealth. It could be family money, family business, family legacy. There could be inheritance or something here. Yeah, windfall of abundance. But I'm going to tell you, the Wheel of Fortune is that new cycle, and a new romantic cycle too. A lot of this has to do with being emotionally and being romantic. I don't think this person's very good at that, and I do feel they're doing a little inner work. So there you go. But I do think this person will make that move. It's just a matter, I feel, kind of being patient here, because I do feel some of you are thinking that this person, that they may not be interested in you. And that there is a little vice versa, I feel. It could be both of you, but there's interest. It's all about making the move, going down this path. See, this could be the one, and that's what this person's looking at here. Whew. Pretty intense. I do feel this person's one of these people. Everything's very internal with them. Yeah. So take care, and we'll see you soon.